All right. Hello and welcome, everybody. This is Lucy the Bold. We are in Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. Okay. So let's see here. My overlay template is not working, so I will attempt to check my chat window as often as I can. Okay, so let's see here. I know I need to go over to here because this is the next quest village. So we got this one, and then we got this one to do. And then we got this one over here. All right. So, let's see here. I believe that I can get to it by going to this. I'm not positive on that. This is one of the things that I have an issue with the Forlorn Swords on the map is it's extremely difficult to get over to this area. But we will try. All right, let's go down here to the fast travel. Okay, and we're going to go to this one here. Oh, my guys are already up. Okay, now. Make sure I'm pointed in the right direction because I've ended up back over here before. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think... Yeah, that's not a good thing. All right. So let's call the elevator down. All right, there's got to be a good way to get over there. Oh, hey. There's that mini boss. This sleepwalker. Oh. And he's dead already. Okay. Now, how am I supposed to get over there? The bridge is out. Looks like I gotta go down here, maybe come around and go that way. So I'm guessing where I want to be is up here. Alright, so this is the next village. It looks like.
Not another step. You. Who are you? And why do you think you belong here? Not here, you don't. Ulfraland ain't for outsiders. Not unless the voice of the tribe says otherwise. Trust me, I wouldn't let you in if you were King Arthur himself. Especially not him. He'd have a sword up his ass before he took a step past this gate. Seal looks real enough. Fine. Go on in. But don't cause trouble. We don't take kindly to outsiders sticking their noses where they shouldn't.
Oh, we're gonna cause trouble. That's the name of the game. I guess I could take this stuff and just sell it.
Hey, you! Gefon sent you, didn't he? To summon us for the moot. Just because we live up in the mountains doesn't mean we don't know what's happening in the wider world. Well, that works out perfectly. My father's been looking for someone for outside the tribes to help him with something. That's all I know. He didn't tell me much, but he sounded really serious. He told me to bring the first person I came across. His name is Strana. Please, go meet him at his forge. You can't miss it.
Okay. All right. So where is the forge? Oh, there's the forge just around the corner. Okay. Let's see if it says on the map. All right. That's him. Oh, well, it doesn't look like a forge, but hey, what do I know?
Egil sent you, did he? I'm Stroner, a blacksmith. What brings you to our village? That kind of order should go straight to Thrygvi, though I doubt he'd be eager to leave his throne. Until a new chieftain is chosen, Thrygvi won't attend the moot.
Okay.
Thrygvi always dreamed of surpassing mortal strength, of becoming as mighty as the giants. He became obsessed with the lone pillar near our village. The Ulfar might not be known for their writing, but we have our legends. Thrygvi found out the pillar was a place where giants entrusted their souls to the foredwellers, whatever that means. So we had a throne forged into the pillar and sat on it during a weird night. What happened after that changed everything for our tribe.
Let me guess, he went mad.
I wouldn't call it madness. Thrygvi stopped being human. He grew to a monstrous size and gained unimaginable strength. He became something other. After that, human concerns no longer mattered to him. Yet he's still Ulfr, bound by our customs and rules. It might not mean much to an outsider, but trust me, it's a very dangerous situation. We tried. The moment we declared a new chieftain, Thrygvi appeared out of nowhere and killed the contender with a single blow. Then, like nothing had happened, he returned to his slumber. After that, the Ulfar began worshipping him like a god. Hard to believe, considering our disdain for magic and religion, isn't it? Yet, here we are. Don't be surprised if you hear them singing his praises or fawning over him like fools. They're terrified of his power, although none of them will admit it.
Okay.
The only way to remove an Ulfar chieftain is through an honourable duel, but there's no honour in fighting something like him. Perhaps my mentor, Darvan, knows how to defeat him. He won't tell me. He says he's afraid I'd try to face Thrygvi myself, and honestly, he's probably right. If I knew how to bring him down, I'd do it in a heartbeat. But Darvan thinks if our plans were discovered, I wouldn't live.
All right. Okay, so I just checked my chat windows. All right, looks like we're good. Let's see here.
Smart choice. He lives in the second largest house in the village. You'll find it easily enough. I'll be here if you need anything else.
Yeah, open up the shop. Neither bloom vestments. Increases maximum mana. Yeah, we could buy it. Okay. All right. Now, let's sell some stuff. 'Cause we're almost overweight. I've still got King Arthur's stuff. I can't wear it because I am a mage. It would not do me any good. Nice. I don't freeze people though. All right. And I guess everything else will go into the chest. And then I still need to talk to him a little bit more.
The Ulfr are a proud people, always the first to charge into battle. For us, an honourable fight is the greatest glory and duty. But now we've lost our way. When Gunvaldr called for aid, and Thrygvi forbade us from going, most of us stayed behind. It's the greatest shame of our tribe, and I know many feel the same. I don't know for sure. Thrygvi doesn't speak much these days, not in his current state, but I have a theory it probably had something to do with the awakening giant of the Gunvaldr tribe. Many tribes envied them for it, and Thrygvi has a special connection to the giants. Maybe that played a role in his decision.
All right.
Yes, definitely. The Ulfr might be stubborn, but we've always valued unity among the Dalrita. Without Thrygvi's influence, there'd be no question. But his shadow looms large. It's hard to see a way forward while he's on that throne.
Looks like we're going to be toppling the throne. All right, let's see here. Journal, quest, Dervan. Okay, he said it's the second largest house. In the village? Looks like it's going to be up here. Hall of the Stone Wardens. Nope. Oh, here he is.
I wouldn't come any closer if I were you. Because I said so. And here in the official hall of the Stone Wardens, my word is law. Leave in peace. I'm not granting an audience. Nothing that a random traveler wandering the Forlorn Swords needs to trouble themselves with. Outsiders aren't welcome in our brotherhood, especially those not of Dalrita blood. Thrigva, that cursed fool, undead and merged with the Lone Pillar, thinking himself invincible. And perhaps he is, for now. So I guess you want to challenge him to a duel. You cannot defeat him as you are. The Lone Pillar grants him strength beyond mortal flesh. No blade will bite. No armor will hold. Not unless you earn the blessings of the giants. Listen well. To face Thrigva and live, you'll need more than just courage. You'll need to forge a weapon. A true marvel. One capable of shattering the Lone Pillar's might. Without it, you're as good as dead. I'll help you forge it. But you'll need to gather the giants' blessings first. They hold all the fragments you'll need. What do I look like? A giant keeper? The giants have no love for the likes of us anymore. Their power does not come cheaply. If Stroner sent you, then go back to his hut. His wife might know something useful. Women tend to keep the wisdom their men ignore.
All right.
Stroner keeps her close. Protective, I'd say. Or maybe ashamed. If we're being honest, the Ulford tribesfolk say she's mad. Perhaps even a liar. Claiming she speaks to giants? You can imagine how that goes over. But mad or not, she knows things the rest of us don't. Don't judge her by their words. Go to her and listen. You might find her madness holds more truth than most men's sanity. If it were up to me, I'd vote against it. The moot waste time dreaming of invading Camelot, while the Dorita crumble from within. We've got greater problems to solve. Fractured tribes, lost traditions, and a dwindling future. Fixing that should come first. Conspire. Ha! Call it what you like. Plotting, scheming, or just doing what needs to be done. Thrigva's not a man anymore. He's a curse on the Ulfr. And curses don't just go away on their own. Stroner and I understand that. If you're wise, you'll understand it too. Someone has to stop him. And it sure as hell won't happen by sitting around. Off you go. And thank you for aiding the Ulford tribe.
So it's going to be a little bit of back and forth. Alright, so she is apparently downstairs. Oh, no, Stoner.
Vigdis? What does she have to do with this? Does that old man really believe her ramblings are the will of the giants? Unbelievable. I won't say what I really think about this. If the Master of the Brotherhood believes it, who am I to argue? Because I'm protecting her from prying eyes and the superstitions of villagers, that's why. I don't know you. Why would I speak of my wife, accused of madness, to a stranger? For any Dalrita, losing one's mind is like a living death, a shame worse than most can bear. But I love her too much to grant her a good death. If Darvan believes she hasn't gone mad, but instead serves as a bridge between the Ulfr and the giants, then I'll gladly let you speak with her. You'll find her in the locked room. Here's the key.
Okay.
Ah, so you've met some of my brothers already. You wouldn't ask that if you hadn't. Since you know about the Stone Wardens, I'll tell you the truth. Yes, I'm a member, and the Ulfr village is our unofficial capital. Darvan himself resides here, Gerfan's own brother, and our leader.
Alright, sounds good. Let's see what's in the old chest. Alright, anything up here that's worthy? He's got a lot of blacksmithing stuff. Alright, now where to? Is it this house? I don't think so. Might be. Nope. Alright, where am I going? To this pathway. Oh, interesting. Come on. Alrighty. Is that a fast travel port? It is. Excellent. All right. So she is downstairs.
He sent you, didn't he? Ha! That's bold of him. Sending someone else to poke at old wounds. Yes, I know their ways. Or what little of it the Ulfr haven't buried with scorn and silence. But you're not here for stories, are you? You're here for the blessings.
Yeah. I need their blessings.
The giants don't just hand out blessings like baubles at a market. Their favor is earned, not begged for. They respect oaths, strength, and sacrifice. You'll need to approach their shrines, what remains of them, and prove your worth. Each giant demands something different. It could be a test of will, a trial of battle, or a riddle no mortal tongue can solve. Start where the land still remembers their steps. Their shrines lie in places of weight. You'll feel it when you're close. The air grows heavy, and the earth hums beneath your feet. We built shrines near the giants themselves, where they stand petrified, often part of the mountains now. If you falter, they will know. And if you lie, you'll wish you hadn't. For the Gonvaldor giant, the summoner, bring proof of the hunt. The summoner respects not just strength, but the bonds you forge. Alone, you are nothing. Together, you are worthy. For the Theud mother, the giant of bloom and ash, offer flowers. Simple, fragile things, yet they carry life even in ruin. She remembers beauty, where others see only loss. And for the giant below, the keeper of depths, well, you'll need to find that out for yourself. The giants demand truth, not tricks. Fail them, and you'll face a wrath older than the earth itself.
Okay.
The giants see Thrugva for what he is. A parasite clinging to their world, twisting what was once sacred. They have no love for him. For years they've waited, longing for a champion, someone strong and worthy enough to carry their blessing and cleanse this land of his corruption. If you prove yourself, they will help you. Just show them you're the one they've been waiting for.
Alright, why did Ufer think you're mad?
Because I speak truths they'd rather forget. It's easier to call someone mad than face the shame of their own weakness. The giants haven't abandoned us. We abandoned them. If you want their blessings, you must show them we still remember. We still honor their strength.
Alrighty.
Go with purpose, and tread carefully. The giants do not forgive fools.
Alright, we should be able to mark the map now. Okay. Guess we'll go over here first, because looks like we gotta go this way. Uh, how do I get over there? Hmm. Maybe this thing will go down? Really? Alright, what kind of goodies we got? And I am assuming that rose petals will work for flowers. Let me check my chat log here real quick. Alrighty. Oh, hey. Leads right onto the road. Oh, it looks like a nice safe bridge. What could go wrong? Couple planks here and there. It's sturdy looking. What the heck? Okay. Who's in front of me? Oh, it's a croakmaw. Alright, looks like I just keep following this road. Sweet. Another portal. Monster brains. Alright, now, is this the path? Yes, it looks like it is. What is this? Stone Warden's Vault. Okay. Eh. I think I should keep going up. Upwards it is. Whee, another rickety bridge. Nothing to worry about. All right. Oh, who is that? The Bottomless. That's a new monster. Oh, should have taken a closer look at him. All right. Oh, hey. What? Okay. What the heck is this? I'm stuck. Can I get back down? Ouch. Okay, I am perplexed. You know what? Let's set up a campfire. See what this is in the daylight. Ah,
I heard rumors. The Delrita chieftains spoke among themselves of the stone wardens they brought from the homelands. Yet when I asked, they had little to say. It seems their brotherhood has found a way to bend the weirdness to their will. That is good, I suppose. If you have the chance to learn from them, do so. We need every advantage to restore peace to Avalon.
okay, sounds pretty awesome. Alright, let's see here, let's rest. So it's, I don't know, it's like a wall of water? It's very bizarre looking. Hmm. Oh. Okay, it's some type of weird elevator. It's new. It's not something that's been in here before. So, that's kind of cool. Okay. Uh, let's see here. I think I'm still on course. Who is this?
Greetings, walker in the weirdness. Your presence heralds the end of our vigil. The Theud tribe longs to dream Mother's dream. It is our greatest desire, our deepest. Mother told Senja, you will fall into this. Everyone aid because of this. Mother. Yes, Walker in the Weirdness. Thanks to you, they will fall into truths. May Mother's light shine upon. Mother is every. We long to surrender to her. School, if Chieftain.
Alright, we'll come back to that. Aha! Yes.
Walker in the Weirdness. What draws you to this place where stone and life entwine? Speak, and let the truth in your heart fill the silence. Thrygva. His corruption spreads like a poison, choking the life from all it touches. If you wish to stand against him, you must show me that you honor life, even as you prepare to battle death. Bring me the fragile. Flowers. The symbol of life's beauty and brevity. Prove that you understand what you fight to protect, and I will grant you the strength you seek.
Okay.
You have shown me your heart, mortal, and it is steady and true. Take this blessing, forged in both bloom and ash, a fragment of what was and what will endure. May it shield you in your darkest moments, and remind you of what you fight to protect. Go with my blessing, child, and let life flourish where you walk.
Alright, do I... What is this? Giant's Burrow. The door remains locked. Only a specific key can... Okay. Alright, doesn't look like there's an like a, access point, so I guess we'll go back and talk to this guy. Oh, here she is.
You are here, Walker in the Weirdness. Your arrival heralds change. I am Ingvi. May my stature not surprise you. For the Theud, it is what you bring to the tribe that matters. I bring myself, my skills, and my devotion. I am my tribe's servant.
The voice of the tribes.
I've heard the voice, but I cannot answer its call. The members of the Theud tribe are preparing to fall into sleep, and it is my duty to ensure their safety while they do.
Let's see here.
I will keep watch until everyone enters the land of the dreaming. Once they fall into sleep, I'll decide whether or not to join them. I may simply become a nameless, tribeless Delrida. That is my honest answer. Words shape reality. The Gunvalder tribe did the same. We believe King Arthur entrusted us with his crown for a... There's always been a special bond between the Delrida and the giants, going back to the Age of Legends.
Alright.
That's not widely known, but we have our own theory. We believe Arthur bound his essence to the crown, which allowed him to communicate with the giants and gain their allegiance. However, you can't bind your essence to another being without mastering the weirdness first. That's why we believe Arthur must have uncovered the secrets of the weirdness, unlocking the mysteries of the Fordwellers long before he forged his allegiance with the giants. Perhaps he was the only man who could speak to the giants as an equal. But how could we find out now? The king is dead, and he's not coming back. This is our last chance to make a difference. We need to trust Mother.
Let's see here.
Mother promises that the strength of the Theud's united dreaming will repel the weirdness and encompass the entire Forlorn Swords. By embracing the dream, the Theuds will protect not only themselves, but all of the Delrida too. The Theuds have long believed the world is heading towards self-destruction, and we are now on the brink of the end times. If there is a way to prevent that, we will do everything in our power to make it so.
Okay.
You are the walker in the weirdness. You can do far more than we ever could. We have tried everything. Magic, diplomacy. Some of us even joined One Eye's rebellion. But it wasn't enough. We needed Mother to show us the way. She said that only by joining her dream in another realm can we truly affect the
Okay. All right. Let's see here. What makes you so sure the dream will help?
We are not. We became certain. She said that through our dream, we will save ourselves from the end of days. How do you think you can help us? Can you do more than walk the weirdness? Can you walk through dreams too? If that's the case, I won't stop you from entering. Mother will decide if you're of use to her. But don't you dare harm her, even if you can. If you do, you'll have the entire Theud tribe against you. That much I'm sure of.
Okay.
As you wish, Walker in the Weirdness. I won't make any decisions about the dreaming until you return with answers. Or the will of the mother.
Alright, let's see here. Gotta set up a bonfire, put some points in, apparently. Let's see here, practicality. If you are liking this game, I highly recommend it, and you can buy it at a lot of different places. So, of course, Walmart, Amazon, you know, those type of places, and they have place mats and placards and mouse cozies and stuff, you know, for you. So all kinds of really neat things. Sleep that never comes. I must enter the dream. Alright, so I need to head over there. Oh. It's this thing. But there's all kinds of things. There's books, ton of different books on, you know, Tainted Grail. There's statuettes and stuff, board games.
It gladdens school to see you here, for it means we draw ever closer to Sonder. Behold the dreaming, our true home. Walker in the Weirdness. As I greeted you in the waking world, so do I welcome you once more.
Okay.
When your arrival ended the vigil, the dreaming began. The final phase of our dreaming is Sonder. Sonder is the moment when we shall become one with Mother's dream, forever entwined. Sonder is also a place deep within the lowest layers of the dreaming. There at last we will be safe, far from the world ensnared by the weirdness.
Okay.
The world that withers is no home to us. It is a fleeting mirage where nothing holds, nothing remains. There all crumbles, without meaning, without end. But the dreaming, Ingvi believes you may unravel the burdens that weigh upon some of the Theud. Without freeing them from these burdens, they cannot enter Mother's chamber, where each of us must drift into ever deeper dreaming, until at last we reach Sonder.
Okay, let's see here.
Ingvi's burden is to guard the village of Theud, to safeguard Mother, and to ensure that all members of the Theud tribe journey towards Sonder. She awaits the right sign. When it comes, only then will she choose her fate. Life, unfulfilled duties, feelings that tether the soul, keeping it from sinking into the dreaming's embrace. Each of us carries burdens. Once, we of Theud would end our vigil and return to wakefulness, striving to cast off these burdens through life itself. But your arrival ended the vigil. It began the dreaming, and Theud may no longer wake, not unless such is Mother's will.
All right. So, these are all numbered. Okay.
You, don't just stand there. Help me find Vilekin. I know that filthy swine is hiding somewhere around here. We have to find him. A filthy beast. A mongrel who tried to put his hands where they didn't belong. Oh, how I wish I had cut them off when I had the chance. But he fled. And now he's entered the vigil, and I will not let him go any further. If he dares try to harm her again, I swear... Senya! I swore to protect her, but I failed. I chased Vilekin from her bedside, then from the tribe. But he still managed to worm his way into the vigil. I need to find him. As long as he's out there, Senya will never be safe. And I will never be able to join her in Sonder.
Okay.
Because I saw him. I tried to give chase, but he's surprisingly good at slipping away in this place. He cannot be allowed into Sonder. There is no place for the likes of him among the dreaming. His very presence would be like poison.
All right.
Good. I'll wait for you here. Bring me his head so I can finally dream in peace.
Okie dokie.
Walker, in the weirdness. You're here. Finally. You have to listen to me. I need to speak with Yngvi. But ever since the dream began, I can't leave this place. She must hear this before it's too late. That's exactly the problem. Sonder is a trap. No one can go there. Especially not Yngvi. Please, I'm begging you. You have to help us.
Yeah, dog.
The Giant Mother, the one we believe to be Mather, wants us to become her children, to surrender ourselves to her care. But why did we ever assume she was Mather? Our Mother Goddess was a warrior. She gave us the strength to stand against adversity, to unite against those who seek to destroy the Dalriada. And what is this dream, if not turning our backs on our kin? On the other tribes who still fight? Are we to crawl under Mother's skirts while the world burns? Sonder is an escape, and now I see it clearer than ever. If we flee into Sonder instead of standing and fighting, we are no longer Dalriada. There is no honor in this. We are on the verge of losing everything. Our identity as Theud. Our very souls.
All right, so you want me to relay your message to Yvonne? That's all.
I don't know if it'll be enough. Tell Yngvi that Rune reminds her of the duty of every Dalriada.
Yngvi.
We stand and fight.
Yngvi.
We
Okay.
dunny run.
That.
The Giant Mother is not Mather. I know my but if that is the only way to save the tribe, then I will do it. I will
Okay, so Now we gotta go talk to that person over there.
You are the walker in the weirdness. You walk where few dare. I don't feel worthy of asking for your help. I need help. Not for myself, but for those I have failed. My mate Sidara, my friend Bodil, and I went to the Giant's Barrow. We sought knowledge, a sign that we still walked toward Mother's dream. But what we found instead was ruin. Bodil, our companion, did not return. And Sidara, the White's touch took hold of her. She's no longer herself, not truly.
Okay.
Find Bodil. End his suffering. And Sidara, she still sleeps, but her soul cannot rest. They must be freed from this curse. Then, at last, we will have peace. We will join Mother in her sleep. Bodil's earthly vessel might still be in the White's lair. As for Sidara, she sleeps in our hut, beside me. I feel her. So close yet so distant. Please, bring back my loved ones. Free their souls. Then, maybe we can find ourselves again. Join the Mother.
Alright, now we gotta go talk to this person.
Ho ho ho, you're here. Munvarth knew you'd come, even before we headed to the Mother's chamber.
Okay, yeah, who's one first?
He's my friend. My raven friend. I mean, he's a raven. Feathers, wings, a beak, all the raven things. And he's the reason I'm worried. Well, not really him, actually. It's my stupid head, always forgetting things. Before I entered the Mother's dream, I told myself, Jarnsver, remember to let Munvarth out. And, of course, I forgot. Damned useless head. I'd rip it off my shoulders and toss it into the abyss if I could.
Oh, boy.
You will. I'd do it myself, but I can't go back anymore. For Theud's, dreams are a one-way journey. Both Munvarth and I would be forever grateful. Here, this is the key to his cage. It works like any key. Just stick it in the lock and turn it. I hope I can travel back to the Waking World. And please, make sure to apologize to Munvarth for me.
Okay,
Did you manage to free him from the cage?
oh,
Of course.
okay. Let's see here, and I don't think there's anybody else in this village other than the one who is hiding that I'm supposed to find. All right. Okay, it's not over here. Not here.
Behold, Walker, this is one of Mother's earthly faces. She watches over us now in the dreaming, as she once did in the waking world. I believe Mather watches your path with great intent, as do I.
Okay. Wonder who he is. Alright, what's this over here? Nope, okay. Okay. Easy prey. Alright, so I get back down here and then I'm guessing that person will be over here.
Have you found him? Have you killed him? Oh, thank Mother. Senya is finally safe, and now I can see her again. Thank you. Wait, who are you exactly? You look like an outsider, yet you entered the dreaming. Walker in the weirdness. You? Oh, thank Mother. That means the vigil will soon end, and we will all be together. And I will see Senya again. I do. I swore to watch over her in her sleep, and it has been an honor, but I miss her presence. I miss the sound of her voice. She's so still when she dreams. I wish she would smile again. Have a good sleep, I guess. Thank you, Walker in the weirdness. Now that wretch is finally gone, I surely will.
Alright, one thing down. Now, I believe we have to get out of here. Okay, so let's go to that house. All right. Okay. Doubt is a lonely place.
Walker in the weird... I've heard the voice, but I cannot answer its call. The members of the Theud tribe are preparing to fall... Ah, Runa. I suppose that means you simply must tell me whatever it is. He has told you, I hope, how much he longed to become chieftain. He tried everything to be chosen. One of those attempts nearly cost me my life. But among the Theud, ambition is one of the gravest sins. That is why I was chosen as chieftain. I was the only one who did not seek it. Does he now? And he's only just come to this realization. Now that he's in there, and I'm stuck here. Let me guess. He wants to switch places. To take the chieftain's seat while there's still a tribe left to lead.
Let's see here. Rune knows that once I rid him of his burden, he will be forced into Sonder, even though he doesn't want to. Rune believes that the giant mother is not Mather, and that Sonder is a shameful escape. We'll go with that.
That is what I feared. I never would have thought Runa and I could be of the same mind. You're voicing my own concerns. Theud, the forefather of our tribe, was a warrior. We have never forgotten his teachings. And Mother? Who knows? Maybe we've given too much meaning to something that, in the end, is just another creature. Immortal and mystical she may be, but she still has her own goals and desires. The difference between us is that I face my challenges, while Runa flees from his at all costs. Taking him at his word would be naive, but I cannot ignore what he says. I bear a great responsibility. On the one hand, there is the myth the Theud have followed for centuries. On the other, my own doubts, and the opinion of a man who's known to work against me. Tell me, Walker in the Weirdness, you do not share our burdens. What would you do in my place?
Let's see here. Sunder seems suspicious. You should think carefully before you follow this path. If Sunder is the Theud's dream, perhaps it's better to let go of Dallarita values. I think it's suspicious.
You have my word.
That's just my opinion.
Walker in the Weirdness, see things in a way the Theud cannot. We've always placed our trust in intuition. And if mine tells me there may be truth in Runa's words, perhaps I should heed by it. Thank you for your involvement. My duty as chieftain is to hear the voices of my entire tribe, even those who are not respected, like Runa. You may leave me to my thoughts now.
Okay. All right, now let's see here. Let's do this. Really? Set that. All right, let's go over here next then.
Ithrum. Throom. Ithrum.
Okay. So I'm supposed to take her out, huh? Okay. Well, I guess he won't be needing this food. So we'll loot this. And okay. And then I have a chest here somewhere. And I need to put some things into it. Uh, oh, I see it. It's over here. All right. Let's see here. Crafting materials. Don't really have all that much stuff to drop in. Alright, looks like everything else is sellable. Bear pelts. Brimshade hide. Alright, anybody else here in town? Oh, wait a minute, flight delayed. Think I gotta go inside. Okay.
Yes? Something weighs upon you? To await the coming of the Walker in the Weirdness, and to welcome them among us. Your arrival has lifted my burden. I have entered the dreaming. Skuld shall be your guide, Walker, should you ever have need of one. Yes, for you, a place has been foreseen among us. Step with certainty.
Alright, see. Now this guy, what was his thing?
Yes. Myself, I feel like I had a life once, if I am anything. No, it is the life, but I cannot do. I cannot leave, but you can. Their fate is in your hands now.
Alright.
Hello. Did you manage to free him from the cage?
Yes.
Thank you. And I can already feel my burden lifting. Now I can join Mother and Senya in their chamber.
Okay. And I can enter the king's... No. Yes. And he is over here.
I can feel the change coming. Thank you for your help.
Okay. Let's see here. Theud's carry a burden as I keep them from entering the mother's chamber. I must help them first. Yeah. And then somewhere in the giant's burrow, I'll find Ordell, now turned into a white. I must kill him. Alright. So that's going to be the next thing that we're going to do. Giant's Burrow. All right. Cool. All right, Okay, I guess I'm going down. Nightbleed Pants. And number 5. Is there anything down here? Cool looking place. Oh, he's kind of tough. He's going to take a little bit of work here. Oh, I need to get some guys back up. Okay. Interact. Do not mourn our dead. Just as in childhood, we did not understand sleep, so through life we edge towards its final form. Departure is natural. Life was always a gamble. No torches, no incantations, only silence and the hum. Do not stay for what follows. Do not look at dead faces as they turn hollow in the end. Okay. Kind of a weird and creepy place. Oh. All right, now where am I going? Back into there? And there does not seem to be a portal around here. All right.
I felt it. The weight, it is lifted. Their souls are free, and now there is only one more task to be done. You must send me to her. Wherever Sidara may be, I will follow. And I know we will be closer to Mother then. More than I have ever been. But listen, my body still clings to this world. The flesh resists what the soul has already accepted. When the moment comes, I may fight. Not because I wish to, but because I am still bound to this place. Still outside Sonder. Do not hesitate. Strike true. And when I am gone, let the wind carry my name to Mother.
Really?
And yet, there is no other way. If you will not raise your blade, then I must raise mine. Not out of hate, not out of fear, but so you do not have to make the choice yourself. Forgive me.
She's so Pete. All right, now we're going to go back out again. Okay, let me
Walker in the weirdness. We it through the dream. Now Mother wishes for all of us to join her.
Weird. All right, let's go in here. Talk to him.
Yes? Who have you managed to convince?
Oh,
I'm still here. We were brave.
okay. So, huh. I think I need to be back on that quest. Oh, I resolved the remaining burdens of the Theud. Scud waits me at the entrance to the mother's chamber. Crap. Okay. I had a sneaky feeling I wasn't quite done. I'll do that as soon as I get done talking to this guy. Yeah, I don't remember that water lift thing being there before. Alright, so J. Waits me at the entrance to the mother's chamber. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know what they're talking about. Here we go.
You have come, Walker in the Weirdness. Jarnsfor, Rune, Alfild, Trim. You do not yet grasp the weight you have still bound them, kept them from journeying towards the deepest layer of the dreaming. But now they may step into Mother's chamber, and you shall be granted this privilege as well. After all, this is why you are here, is it not?
Let's see here.
Yes, that is why you will enter Mother's chamber, Walker. The choices that must be made shall be made within. No matter the outcome, you have the gratitude of all Theud. Were it not for you, we could not have stood before Mother's chamber.
Okay.
Indeed, the time has come.
Mother.
I have watched your journey, Walker in the Weirdness. I saw how you helped the lost Theud children face their burdens, the weight that kept them from entering this chamber. For that, you have my gratitude. But I know you have your own purpose. Now tell me what it is.
Oh, look at that. It's one of the people from Act 1 that's in the chamber.
So you have chosen to follow the voice of the tribes and his fading hope. Gerfan, a man who so desperately wished to be a unifier, who carries such a deep thirst for retribution. While I strengthened my bonds with the human children of the Theud tribe, I learned much of his mission. He believes tradition can be a driving force, that some things must unfold as they always have. That is why he waits for Ingavi. But Ingavi's place is here, among us. And when her kin entered my chamber, the Theud Elder's burden was lifted. She has no reason to remain in a world crumbling into ruin, all for the ambitions of one old man.
The Theud are needed in the waking world. Gunfriend wants the Delrita to unite and march for Camelot.
The Theud are not needed by anyone. Gerfan clings to his dreams of unification and retribution, stubbornly picking at wounds that refuse to heal. Tell me, Walker, do you truly believe uniting the Delrita will change the fate of this world? That marching for Camelot will break the cycle? The Theud have suffered enough. Now they have a choice. Leave this crumbling world behind, or stay and drown with it. You ask me to let them fade into nothingness. I cannot allow that. I don't want to.
Enough. There is no reasoning with the giant's stubborn nature. No matter what you say, she'll keep dragging you deeper into the labyrinth of her mind. That is why I ordered the giants to sleep. Their nature was unpredictable. They reveled in strange manipulations, willing to wager their own lives in primitive bets and frivolous games. And so, I speak. Whatever this one demands, grant it. That is the order of the king to whom you swore fealty.
I was wondering how long you would stay silent, letting the human whose body you stole speak for you. You have lasted surprisingly long. I suppose emptiness and oblivion have taught you some humility. Nevertheless, greetings, Arthur. I am glad I have finally dreamt of this moment. The moment I can tell you, face to face, that everything is your fault. Avalon is falling because you existed. Because you continue to exist. This is also the moment I accuse you of murdering my children. And the children of the other giants. Your human king got to know us well. When he ordered the giants to sleep, he knew that our children could not dream. Dreaming is something giants grow into with age. Having no choice but to obey, we left our children behind in the waking world. Alone, defenseless, condemned to the coldness of death. Quiestra, the child I once held in my arms, never dreamed with me. While I built layer upon layer of my dreaming, she was dying. But I had time. Enough time to dream of Sonder. A place and a state where death holds no power. There, I will dream, Quiestra. I will give shelter to the entire Theud tribe, including Ingavi. I will not abandon any more children to the waking world.
Okay. Is this true?
I have made many terrible mistakes during my reign. But I always considered what was best for my people. At least, that was my intention. I wanted to make Avalon our home, free from the plague, free from forces that would seek to oppose us. I thought that my return would restore balance.
All right.
Crown. Those were the terms of the sacred pact. But you will have to manage without the Theud. They will all come with me into Sonder. I will care for them as if they were my own children. And I will save them from this world's corruption.
Wow, the fall of Avalon must be stopped, and contrary to what Arthur claims, he does not need to be a part of that. The dreaming is not the only layer of reality where life and the future exist. I have walked many others. She has faithfully fulfilled her duty to the tribe. Now she must fulfill her duty to the Dalarita. I demand it as one who has aided the Theud. I will wake your kin and release them from the oath that they swore to the crown. Wow. Choices.
Indeed, you have the right to make such a demand. The role you played in the fate of the Theud grants you that authority. And Ingvi, she will accept the path laid before her without protest. Perhaps it is only fair that the last of her people remains awake. That some trace of the beautiful children of Theud may endure until the end of time. Very well. So be it. The way to Sonder is closed to Elder Ingvi. Her duty now is to carry the legacy, tribe. Walker, although you carry fragments of the King's soul within you, the choices are yours to make. I entrust you with the blessing of my rune, hoping you will choose wisely. And you, Arthur, do not think you still command everything. You are a prisoner of your own legacy. It is done. Our long-dreamt-of meeting has come to an end, and I am pleased with the outcome. Leave now, and let us dream.
Okie dokie. Okay. Set up a bonfire? Yeah. But first, I think I should go down here and tell her that she must join the moot.
Walker in the weirdness, you return. Welcome.
Mother releases you from the obligation to enter Sonder. You may join it, but you do not have to.
I don't know what to say. Has Mother sensed my doubts? My true burden? Deep down, I've always felt that Sonder was not my destiny. I envied Theud for joining One-Eye's rebellion and getting to see the world. I envied Taranis for his work with the Alchemist's Guild. Now I will have the chance to know real life. But I cannot be the elder of a tribe with no tribe. Perhaps I will join those who refused Mother's call. For the first time in my life, I feel free.
Okay, can we count on your presence?
I don't know how Gerfan will react to an elder without a tribe. But, well, he summoned me, so I will come. There is a reason why the Theud made me their elder. My power, despised by the other Delrida, is truly unrivaled. And on the battlefield, a skilled Theud is worth 10 Volker warriors steeped in Mather's fury.
Alright.
The Theud. We have long been divided between those who follow Mother and those who were deaf to her call. Or at least, that's what we believed. That they were cowards, unfaithful, ungrateful wretches. But I was never convinced by those words. To me, they were simply brothers who dared to walk their own path, even at the cost of eternity. Deep down, I admired them. I am still Theud, and I am young. When I come of age, I can bring more Theud into this world, perhaps even with the help of those who return home one day.
There we go.
I am certain they will be. They will believe what they choose to believe. It will be a new beginning. My role as elder was to guide the Theud of old to the dreaming. But those who come after them, at last, I will be allowed to grow up.
So the
hard to
last
see,
time
but
I
I
ran
don't
through
truly
this with
care.
this character,
They will either accept us,
I
or they
did
won't.
not make the choices
But who knows?
with
Perhaps
the mother
this time we will
that I
grow
did this
closer to
time.
them. I've always thought they envied our direct connection to Mother. With Mother gone, perhaps we will finally
And
build
the
a true
Theud
rapport.
tribe did not join the moot.
I know I will always wonder what Sonder would have been like. And I know my heart will grieve for my kin. But something tells me this path is not closed to me forever. If there truly is a place we go after death, perhaps it is Sonder. That would also align with Runa's claim that Sonder is a trap, and that, in truth, everyone dies before entering Sonder. Maybe he was right. If so, then when I die, my soul will awaken in Sonder. I will see my tribe again. And finally, I will meet Mother. That is what I have decided to believe. See you at the moot, Walker in the Weirdness. Thank you for everything you've done for us.
All right, cool. Now, let's see here. There was something over here at this pathway. Stone Warden's Vault. Let's see here.
At the time, I saw no other way. We had no way to control the giants, and we couldn't allow them to form an alliance with the Fordwellers. So we resorted to deception. The giants are cunning creatures. Had we not gained the upper hand, they would have turned on us at the first opportunity. I am not proud of it, but war follows its own cruel laws. It is. And you should stop asking questions when you already know the answer. That way, you won't be so easily bored. And what do you think would have become of Avalon if the warlike Dalrita, already revering the giants as they are now, had the chance to worship them as living, active beings? The giants were too powerful to remain among us, especially on lands gifted to the tribes of the Dalrita. There were those among us who demanded their complete destruction. That I would not allow. It was already punishment enough that they enslaved their own children and used them as a bargaining tool. I do not blame the Theud mother for her anger. She has every right to it.
Okay, very interesting. All right, so we need to go here. So I don't think we can get back down through the water spout, if that's what it is. Alright, let's check out this Stone Warden's Vault. Because this is something else that I don't remember the first go around. Ooh. A hole into emptiness. Nice. Only a specific key. Well, that's not right. Okay, let's go back down, take the fast travel portal over. And tell him that he has one more coming. Okay. Alright, and then once again, this is going to be the end of my live stream for tonight.
Yes? Who? How did you manage? You've done the impossible here. Apart to the king's armor they were tasked with guarding. It will aid you as you face the challenges of the king's threat.
Alright. Okay, everybody. Thank you for watching. Please hit like, please hit subscribe. I enjoy doing these videos with you guys. You know? And if you really like this, like I said, I have a whole bunch of links added to this video for you in regards to different things that you can get in regards to this game. Books, you know, mouse pads, those type of things. So make sure you take a look at them. Thank you. Have a